Hello, everyone. My name is Hope, and welcome to Chariots Soul Tarot. Today, I will be giving you another reading for the collective. All right, so this is regarding messages about your person and the situation that you are in. Whoever finds themselves here is meant to hear one of these messages that I have to give. All right, so let's not waste any time. We're going to dive right in and I will do a Celtic reading and we will see what's going on with your person. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. We had some really nice weather here. Windy though, but still sunny and nice. We've had a lot of rain, some flooding last week, so I appreciated the sunshine. All right, let's see. Just making sure I give these cards a good shuffle. All right. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands. The Ace of Cups. The Four of Wands. The Page of Swords. Justice. Strength. Wow, the Six of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. My goodness. And the Two of Wands. There is definitely some fiery energy that's coming through that we are starting with. I'm going to let's get two cards from Twin Flame Oracle. Twin Flame Journey Oracle, and that one just flew out. Get another one. What is going on with this person and the situation? All right. Hmm, I'll get, this is my homemade deck. Let's see if we could dive into anything else. All right. So let's take a look here. Ooh, abandoned. Mask. Deep. Ah, love. All right. So listen, this person is deeply in love with you. All right, my chariots. I feel, the hard part is that your person kept this mask on, okay? When they interacted with you, I don't feel like they were truly honest about their feelings. And yet here, all I can feel is the the want and the need to love you and to be loved by you. All right, that's what's coming through here today. And there's this strong energy that I'm picking up on, that your person feels like things were not treated fairly between the two of you. So I'm not sure what happened in your situation, but they feel that things weren't handled fairly. Like it was a very um there's just this feeling like things weren't handled the way they should have been, or at least that's how your person is thinking right now. All right, but let's get started and just take a look. We'll dive in here as we go. We're starting out with the Eight of Wands. This card, the Eight of Wands, is all about a swift, fast movement. Your person is looking for change. I feel that they're tired of just waiting around and watching. I feel that they think about you all the time. They're always wondering how you're doing. So there's probably no interaction with this person. I am looking at all the wand cards that came through today. We have the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. All right, so that's a lot of fire. When we're talking about that fire energy, we're talking about Aries, Leo, and Scorpio. All right. I'm sorry, not Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And that is some intense energy that we have going on here. Uh, when you look back here at the Four of Wands, this is the 1111 card. All right, so coupled here with the Six of Cups, definitely dealing with some soulmate, twin flame, energetic connection that I'm picking up on, feeling that you are very much connected to this person and your person is connected to you. Okay, they are aware of that connection. They may not label it as that, but this is someone that where they feel like they can't get you out of their head. They think about you all the time. They have these intense feelings. They've been craving this physical union with you. All right, this Four of Wands really represents that energy of celebration and union. All right. And from the past energy, I feel like this is something that they have wanted with you from the past, and they still carry that into this present moment here. They want something to change. All right. There's something that they want to shift, and they want it to shift quickly. With the Three of Wands and this Eight of Wands, uh, I feel that this could be a long distance connection. Communication may be difficult because this is a card, Eight of Wands, that can represent travel. So there's this feeling that they want to travel towards you, or have that communication that they haven't had towards you. In addition to this fire energy, we see the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So there's two aces that are appearing in this reading today. Aces, gifts, right? Gifts from the universe, gifts from spirits, however you want to define it. But these are energies of opportunities. Your person is very much looking for this opportunity for something to happen right now in this present moment, and opportunity to experience this love that they have for you that they keep inside. All right, because what we're doing is we're looking at the external energies and internal energies of your person. Externally, they're showing how they are miles away and they still think about you. They're still very attracted to you, and they're still very interested the way that this person holds on to this wand. They haven't let go. If I can pick the card up. They haven't let go. They're still holding on. So they're watching, they're waiting. When we talk about the Two and the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands is, the ideas are turning in this person's head. They want to create something different, they want to create something new. And with this world, this globe that they're holding here, that's where I feel that there's some sort of geography. issue where you're either not in the same place, you're not able to speak to each other face to face, or you're miles away from each other, and yet this person hasn't stopped thinking about you. I feel like they often think of different ways of the two of you coming into contact with one another, and if that were to happen, what communication would be had, what would be said, what would you two talk about? I feel like your person thinks about that all the time. All right. And it's clear from their emotions where they are. The Six of Cups, oh, that's that soulmate energy, the feeling of nostalgia, the feeling of memories. All right. So, any type of memories that the two of you have made in the past, this is what they also think about. All right. They consider this a very sweet connection, very pure, very innocent. Okay. And when I talk about the pure and innocence, I talk about, just the energetic feeling that the two of you have where you've come together, and there's nothing that really got in the way. You two just hit it off immediately. You just clicked. There was nothing in the way. It was a smooth connection, no riffs, and your person admires that very much. Okay, so it's that feeling of knowing this person from another lifetime. It also can represent a childhood sweetheart, but you're going back in time, whether that's different lifetimes or going back when you were younger in this lifetime. There's something here from the past that your person often thinks about, as these sweet memories, all right? These sweet memories that they find very loving. It's interesting in their environment right now. The Leo energy of strength is coming through. That's having to remain courageous without having rage and anger, trying to remain calm. Again, about the situation where I'm just getting your person didn't feel that they had a fair shot at you. That's what's really coming through. So justice is showing up in their hopes and wishes, that they really wish they had that fair shot, either to communicate what it is that they never communicated to you. I feel like they really do carry these deep feelings for you, and they never really took the time to get that across. They kept this mask, and what's coming through now is they feel like they're abandoned in a way. So I don't know if you have moved on, if you've met someone else, or if you're just carrying on in your life, but it's almost this feeling coming through that your person is feeling like you've left them behind. All right, that you've left them behind, and yet they continue with this Page of Swords here to watch you. All right, I do feel like they're that little spy with the Page of Swords, the Two and the Three of Wands. I feel like, again, they're watching, their wheels are always turning, they're always thinking about what they would say to you if they had the chance to be alone with you. I feel like that often presents itself to them. If they ran into you out of the blue, okay, um, how you two would react to each other, and what is the first thing that your person would say. That's what's strongly coming through here in today's reading. Let me just get a couple clarifying cards, and then we'll move on to some messages. So let's see. Let me clarify this present energy. My God, I'm so hot. My room, I'm looking, it's 83 degrees in here. Oh, I need a better fan. Could be the reading again, feeling this hot, sweaty passion. The Six of Swords. I want to look at like their environments. The Three of Swords. Hmm. Let me just get one more here. Oh, goodness, the Nine of Swords. I do feel like your person is not in a good place right now. There's something happening in their present moment where they're heartbroken. This abandoned card could be that they were actually with someone else and that person has abandoned them in some way, or something has happened where they um did not expect this change. And I feel that maybe this is why things feel so unfairly to your person. Your person's heartbroken because they've always had these feelings for you. What I'm feeling is with the Six of Swords, this is something that they have to move away from. So they have this feeling like they want to move away from this and move towards you. The Ten of Swords is here. They feel betrayed or beaten down, I should say. They feel beaten down and exhausted. I don't know if there's something that they were really trying to stick with and that fell through and didn't work out the way they thought it would. Let me see. I'll get a few more. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued here because I definitely feel this connections and how they feel about you. And yet with this mask here, I feel like it's something you are not fully aware of. Maybe you feel it too. Um, and you're here for that confirmation. But I guess what I'm saying is when it comes to actual words and communication, I don't think this person was clearly honest with you about everything that they've been going through or they've gone through. I just feel like there's a lot they held back and now they want to share it, but they feel like they don't have, they've lost that shot in doing so. Can I get any more? What else do we need to know here, Spirit, about this person? The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, wow, a tower moment. So there's some kind of upheaval that I really feel is going on with your person with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm feeling um there's possible separation or divorce that your person can be dealing with. I feel like there's just something that is really heavy right now in your person's life in this material world. It could be that their job, they're losing their job. If it's not having to deal with a partner, but it's something in this material world that isn't going well for them. Um, they know that they need to move away from whatever's going on. I do feel that there's chaos here in their life. So they realize, and that will come to an end. We do have the 10 of swords here. So tens do represent that completion of a cycle. I do feel that the love that you showed this person is a tower moment from them. It's something unique that they haven't experienced before, and they haven't forgotten about it despite everything that they're dealing with, at this present time. All right, I said I was going to stop, but I need a few more just to see where this is going. Let's look at future energies here. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Your person keeps going back and forth. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. With Justice and the Six of Pentacles here, I feel that imbalance, right? There's a lot that your person's dealing with here. So their emotions are very, um, there's a they have a they're very indecisive at this moment with this Two of Swords. I feel like half the time they feel like rushing towards you and telling you everything that's been going on. All right. So I do feel like this is, like I said, either a long distance connection with low communication or a no contact situation where you haven't talked to this person in a long time, and there's something that happened here and they really want to communicate with you and let you know, but then this two of swords is here, like they can't bring themselves to do it. I feel that's based out of fear. um, they're afraid with the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. They're afraid at this point that you will not, if they give and actually reach out and communicate, that you might not return that communication. Look at this. The Nine of Swords is here. A lot of sleepless nights. Okay. Ooh, and the Emperor. So your person has been sitting in the Emperor energy of Aries. They're trying to control their life, that leadership, that authority. They're trying to take charge here and get everything together. Um, but it certainly doesn't excuse the heartache that is coming through and the pain that your person is definitely feeling in whatever it is that they're dealing with at this present moment. Let's get some messages for you. Let's do hidden truth first. Let's see what comes through, what messages, what your person would say to you right now if they could. Let's see here. I am so attracted to you. Oh, I love you unconditionally. And I feel like your person recognizes that you love them unconditionally. I feel like that's something that they are aware of now. It's almost as if they had this epiphany because of that, and whatever happens to them now, I replay our conversations over and over. Yes, they do. I love you. Wow. I mean, I'm not lying that the love really comes through here on the bottom of the deck. I feel you though. I feel you even though we're apart. So as I was saying, I feel like you two are definitely apart from one another at this time. You're in different, let's say, parts of your journey. I'm pulling here from my Chariot Soul Tarot. All right, let's go here. This connection defies logic. So your person struggles with understanding why they feel so deeply for you. I just want you to be happy. You feel like home, right? That Six of Cups energy. I am in a dark place, but I am drawn to your light. That's probably why they were drawn to you in the first place, is that light. You may be one to shine, all right, that divine white light, and they were attracted to that. You could be it's the yin and yang, right? You are a gift. Should I get some more? You have no idea how hard it was to walk away. You calm me. All right, one more. I thought I had more time with you, which is maybe why I'm feeling this unfair, unjust energy. I want to break down these walls, but I'm not sure how. Yeah, your person had that mask on, and I feel now they wish they could take it off. Now they want to come clean with everything. So let me get an advice card for you, and then how about I close out with some charms? I haven't done charms in a long time. So this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. This will be your final card for today's reading. Peace. Number 28, that reduces to 10. Completion of a cycle. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy. Your person is looking for peace. And even on the bottom of the deck here, we have surrender. I feel like they're finally surrendering to something. Maybe they're surrendering to keeping a wall up that they've had for so long. That's finally breaking down. They could be surrendering to this connection and realizing what you truly mean to them from the messages we see. But that's their goal. They just want to get to a peaceful place. All right, that's where I feel that they're at this moment. All right, so hold on, let's get some charms before I pass out. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I'm literally dying here. All right, so now's the time to think of a sign, a symbol. Take that deep breath and think of that symbol. And we'll see what comes through. So we have Libra here and another Libra. So some strong Libra energy coming, air energy coming through. What else do we have? God, I have no idea what this is. It looks like a jar. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you. A jar or a bottle filled with different things. Message in a bottle, perhaps. We have the angel wings here, which is beautiful. A moon, a crescent moon. We have the letter Z. Ooh, we have a butterfly. We have Paris, the Eiffel Tower. We have a shoe representing like a high heel pump. We have the clock here. We have, it looks like a fairy, and we have a horse with the angel wings. Heart. We have another crescent moon. We have a bunny. And last but not least, look, we have these this lovers, you know, standing on a crescent moon. So again, I feel almost like coming together from being far apart. All right. So those are the charms that came out today. I'm going to leave the reading here. Let me know in the comment section if it resonates with you, and I will see you again at the next reading, hopefully a pick a card. All right. Bye.